This is JOM Radio.
You've done it all. You've broken every code. Appalled the rebel to the floor. You spoiled the game, no matter what you say. For only metal, what a ball. There's nothing left, all gone and run away. Maybe you'll tarry for a while. It's just a test, a game for us to play. Win or lose, it's hard to smile. Resist, resist. You have to hide. Oh, come up and see me to make me smile. I'll do what you want, running wild. There ain't no more. You've taken everything. My belief in Mother Earth. Can you ignore my faith in everything? 'Cause I know what faith is and what it's worth. Away, away. And don't say, maybe you'll try to come up and see me, to make me smile. I'll do what you want, just run on wild.
What a great way to start the show. Make Me Smile, Steve Harley and Cockney Rebel. Welcome along.
Malitus, 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 Malitus. Well, that's the formalities over with.
This is JOM Radio.
What?
Well, we get there in the end. Welcome along to JOM Radio. It is, of course, the 15th of February 2015, and tomorrow marks the start, for many of us, half-term. which is enough to cheer anyone up. And hopefully we have the soundtrack to go along with it this evening. I am having problems with Facebook though tonight. I have accidentally made JOM Radio share its own Facebook post, which is rather embarrassing, and I have no idea how I can take it down. Give me a moment, will you? Let's have a look. Oh, right, well, there we go. The thing's froze on me now. Handy. That's great.
I got a nice guitar and ties in my car. I got most of the means and scripts for the scenes. I'm out and about, so I'm in with a shout. I got a favourite.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I think I've broke the internet. Right, well, if you'd like to redeem us with any of your comments, messages, requests, you can text or phone us. It's 07415 280877. Calls and texts will be charged at your standard network rate, and don't call from outside the UK as you might be charged. It's 07415 280877. In the show today, we've got some great music in store for you. Some fantastic
Mind the gap
headlines for you to stick your satirical teeth into. And we've got something old, something new coming up after 9 o'clock as well. How much can you fit into? How much can you possibly fit into 24 minutes of radio? We're prepared to find out. Right then, as requested as a song to welcome in the half term. I'm not quite sure what it has to do with holidays, but it's a good song, so we'll let it pass. Holly Westwood asks for this, George Ezra in Budapest. Just don't ask any questions. You're on JOM Radio, 9 minutes to 9.
My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beauty focused EOU. Ooh, I'd leave it all. My acres of land I've achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe, but for you, I'd leave it all. Oh, for you, I'd leave it all. And give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you owe me, then all of this will go away. My many artifacts, the list goes on. If you just say the words, I'll up and run. Oh, to you, I'd leave it all. Oh, to you, I'd leave it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you owe me, then all of this will go away. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you owe me, then all of this will go away. My friends and family, they don't understand. They fear they'll lose so much if you take my hand. But for you, I'd lose it all. Oh, for you, I'd lose it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you owe me, then all of this will go away. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Baby, if you owe me, then all of this will go away. My house hidden treasure chest, golden grand piano, my beautiful Castillo. Ooh, I'd leave it all. Ooh, for you, I'd leave it all.
Holly requests George Ezra and Budapest here on JOM Radio as her song to welcome in the half term. Well then, there we are. You can text us 07415 2808 77. Let us know what you're up to on this evening. I've sorted out the Facebook problem, by the way. Our page is no longer sharing its own posts. It's all back to normal again. And we don't look like idiots anymore, is basically the idea.
Mind the gap.
Well, yes, it's time for this. And our first headline reads, couple have Valentine's Day meal in the middle of what? That's couple have Valentine's Day meal in the middle of what or where?
Mind the gap.
That is the gap you've got to fill. Couple have Valentine's Day meal in the middle of where?
Mind the gap.
If you think you have any inklings or any ideas, you can let us know. Do feel free to text or call the number 07415 2808 77, and we can find out what that's all about and where the couple have their Valentine's meal after we hear from Jack Savaretti and his brand new single. In fact, it was a Friday evening's Something New. It goes like this.
Tie me down, I'll go wild, you can't hold down a homeless child, a homeless child. No man was born to be locked up, no man is born to not be free. We're here to live, we're here to love, we're made to touch, feel, and see. When the I'll go wild, I'll go wild, you can't hold down a homeless child, a homeless child. Behind the cloth, behind the pain, behind the flesh and bone, behind the laughter and the pain, behind the eyes lies my soul. When the tears get too heavy, I must teach myself to cry. Tie me down, I'll go wild, I'll go wild, you can't hold down a homeless child, a homeless child. Oh, there's got to be a way. I'm hunting for a better day. Tie me down, I'll go wild, I'll go wild, you can't hold down a homeless child, a homeless child. Tie me down, I'll go wild, I'll go wild, you can't hold down a homeless child, a homeless child. Tie me down, I'll go wild, I'll go wild, you can't hold down a homeless child, a homeless child.
Jack Savaretti and Tie Me Down. Had enough thinking time yet?
Mind the gap.
Couple have Valentine's Day meal in the middle of Birmingham roundabout. Now that's what you call a table for two. This is from the Birmingham Mail. A romantic Angelino Buriati snubbed Birmingham's posh restaurants to treat his girlfriend to a Valentine's Day meal on a traffic island. And the date did not end up on the road to hell because his beau, Christine Timms, was dazzled by the surprise, apparently. Drivers were stunned to see the pair enjoying their romantic meal on the Robin Hood Island in Hall Green on Saturday night. Angelino, aged 59, came up with the idea on the spur of the moment and used the patio and chairs from their Solihull home to create the intimate date. Right, much more on the way on JOM Radio, online, on mobile and on demand. It's just gone 9 o'clock. Let's get the latest from bbc.co.uk. Danish police say the gunman, believed to have attacked a free speech debate and a Copenhagen synagogue, was aged 22, born in Denmark, and known to them because of past violence. The presumed gunman was shot and killed early on Sunday morning by police who were monitoring an address in the Noribo district of the city. The man's name has not yet been released. A carnival parade has been called off at short notice in Braunschweig, in northern Germany, due to the threat of an Islamist attack, police have said. A specific threat of an Islamist attack was identified by state security sources, they said in a statement. Police urged people planning to attend to stay at home. The parade, a well-known regional attraction, was cancelled only 90 minutes before it was due to start. The rollout of universal credit will cost less than expected and is being carefully delivered stage by stage, the Work and Pensions Secretary says. Ian Duncan-Smith told the BBC the new benefit was £600 million under budget and had been implemented gradually on advice. France and Germany believe the ceasefire in Ukraine is generally being observed, a statement from the French presidency says, but the country's leaders who helped broker the truce said some local incidents must be quickly resolved. Shelling has continued around the besieged town of Debaltseve. And finally, Benedict Cumberbatch has confirmed his marriage to Sophie Hunter. The actor's spokeswoman told Newsbeat the couple got married on Valentine's Day and added that it was a magical day. The couple tied the knot in a private ceremony with family and close friends on the Isle of Wight. And the weather from the Met Office tomorrow: rain spreading slowly eastwards into eastern England, still affecting the far southwest by the evening. Sunny spells and wintry showers following into the northwest, sunnier in West England and Wales with some frost overnight. You're up to date at 2 minutes past 9 on JOM Radio. Well, as long as Benedict didn't have it in the middle of a roundabout, we don't mind. That's fine. Well, I think I've seen it and heard it all now. Did you see them on the island, if you're local? Be interesting to find out what that was all about. Right then, more Mind the Gaps on the way for you to have a fathom of. Something old and something new is here now. And something old, which you'd presume comes first, and it does. You are correct. It's a song I played first up on Friday, and it's now been promoted to something old status. It should be honoured, this song. It really should.
It's time to get things started.
Really?
It's time to get things started on the most sensational.
Well, here we are then. Almost 3 minutes past 9. This is what we call the JOM Radio Show. And kicking us off, something old, something new, John Cougar Mellencamp and Jack and Diane. 07415 280877 is still open for your calls and texts. Do get in touch. Let us know what you're up to. And after this, we'll have another one of these.
Mind the gap.
So do stick around. We're here till 9:15.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jackie gonna be a football star, Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog outside the taste freeze. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hands between her knees. Jackie say, hey Diane, let's run off behind the shady trees. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks, let me do what I please. Say, oh yeah. life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. To walk on. Jacks his back, collects his thoughts for the moment, scratches his head and does his best James Dean. Well, then there, Diane, you gotta run off to the city. Diane says, baby, you ain't missing nothing. Jack say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, let's say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. So let it rock, let it roll, let the Bible belt come and save my soul. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us women and men. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone.
What does life do again, John? Didn't quite catch it the first time. That's Jack and Diane from John Cougar Mellencamp on JOM Radio. Well, there we are then. It's time for our second.
Mind the gap.
And it simply reads, at 6 minutes past 9, Italy is running out of what? Italy is running out of what?
Mind the gap.
Now, I'll give you a clue. This is something that Italy, by nature, shouldn't really run out of. Italy is running out of what?
Mind the gap.
You won't get your breath at this. I'll give you a song to think. Shall we have our something new from? Well, there's 3 of them. Dear me, Rihanna, Kanye West, and Paul McCartney, who I wouldn't describe as new. I'm sure he won't forgive me for saying that now.
I think I've had enough.
Sorry, Paul.
I might get a little drunk. I say what's on my mind. I might do a little time. 'Cause all of my kindness is taken for weakness. Now I'm 4 or 5 seconds from wildin'. And we got 3 more days till Friday. I'm just trying to make it back home by Monday morning. I swear I wish somebody would tell me, ooh, that's all I want.
Woke up an optimist. Sun was shining, I'm positive. Then I heard you was talking trash. Hold me back, I'm about to spaz.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 seconds from wildin'. And we got 3 more days till Friday. I'm trying to make it back home by Monday morning. I swear I wish somebody would drive me. Ooh, that's all I want. And I know that you're home tonight, thinking how could I be so selfish? But you called about 1,000 times, wondering where I've been. Now I know that you're home tonight, thinking how could I be so reckless? But I just can't apologize. I hope
jail tonight. Promise you'll pay my bill. See, they wanna buy my pride, but that just ain't up for sale. See, all of my kindness is taken for weakness. Now I'm 4 or 5 seconds from wildin', and we got 3 more days till Friday. I'm trying to make it back home by Monday morning. I swear I wish somebody would tell me, ooh, that's all I want. 4 or 5 seconds from wildin', and we got 3 more days till Friday. Just trying to make it back home by Monday morning. I swear I wish somebody would tell me, that's all I want.
Rihanna, Kanye West and Paul McCartney, and 4 or 5 seconds. I'm not quite sure what Paul's doing on the end there, but I'm sure he's having a good time. And that's something new this week. Right then.
Mind the gap.
I think you've had enough time to think. Italy is running out of Italians. Italy is a dying country as the number of babies born falls to its lowest since 1861, new figures reveal. Health Minister Beatrice Lorenzin said, "We are very close to the threshold of non-renewal where people dying are not replaced by newborns, and that means we're a dying country. We need a wake-up call and a real change of culture to turn the trend around in the coming years." I'm glad she hasn't gone into the specifics of what that change of culture would have to entail exactly. Maybe Italy just needs more Jeremy Kyle. I reckon that might do it. Right, well, I've got down this little bit of paper that I need to play the last song from Hall of Oates.
You're a rich girl, and you're gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money, you can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch, girl, but it's gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. Say money, money won't get you too far, get you too far.
It's just not long enough, is it? Rich Girl and Hall and Oates finishing things off on tonight's JOM Radio. Thank you very much for being here. Well, it's been an episode full of roundabouts and Italians, I think is the best way to sum it up. Oh, and some great music as well. Well, enjoy yourself is exactly what I think you should do in the next week. If you're off school, college or work, have a good one. And equally, if you are there, back to the grindstone tomorrow. have a good time as well. I'm back on Thursday evening to catch up with you all, but until then, do look after yourselves and let me know how it went then. I do thank you for tuning in this evening, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, or even a little bit more. A little bit more, perhaps. Goodbye.